Hey guys, today we have a very special knife. It's made by Mr. Tom Mayo. He's from Hawaii. He's one of my favorite knife makers. Um, and why? Because first of all, his knife is very hard to get. Because he made all these knives by himself. There are no shop helpers, and he doesn't use a lot of high-tech stuffs. I mean, high-tech machines or whatever. So all his knife is it's pretty much 100% handmade. And um, as you can see, the knife seems very simple, but if you look into the details, you will know that it is not as simple as you see. The knife is made of full titanium, and it's been bead blasted. I think even the screws are bead blasted, so it has a uniform look. He makes a lot of hole patterns, different type of hole patterns to his knives, and it's very symmetrical. As you can see, it goes through both scales. Okay. Um, I have learned that making symmetrical holes, actually making a hole into a titanium frame lock, titanium, it's not an easy things to do. It's not just press it and make it a hole. It takes a lot of patience and precision, um, because titanium is not it's not an easy things to work with. Um, on top of that, I don't know if you can see the pivot here. It is very. I don't know if he made this pivot, but it has this dome-shaped, uh, and it's very nice. It just looks very special. Um, the knife is it's clean, as you can see, and you don't need special tools to take it down for cleaning, like maybe like striders or hinderers knife. You do need special tools. This is just a very well made knife. Um, the frame lock is very strong. Um, there are absolutely no movement, and trust me when I say absolutely no movement, I really mean it. And for this type of a large blade, it's really hard to make because there are always some type of movement. But Mr. Major's knife is just rock solid, and you know I'm very picky about that. So any type of little movement, I'll just pick it up. The lock is early, so you have more room to wear in. Although I don't think it will wear in at all. It has a big stop pin. I like bigger stop pin because you're constantly hitting the pin. So a strong pin, stop pin is it's a must for a folder. Um, the clip, this I really love this clip. It's just done perfectly, as you can see. The proportion, the size, the shape, the length is just right. It's just right. It sits perfectly in your pocket, and it will not bother you. Um, the frame is bead blasted, and it has this very smooth touch to it. All the corner that you see here, it's well rounded and polished or contoured. So there are no edges that bothers you, absolutely none. When you close the knife, there are no stickiness. It's very easy to open and close. When you close it, you can see the blade use fully the length of the handle. So it doesn't it doesn't waste any space. And that's a long blade. That's a 4.5 inches long blade. Okay. The opening is very smooth. It's just very smooth. I think they should have a name for the smoothness. that Mr. Mayo makes, like Mayo smoothness. It gives you resistance, but throughout the opening and closing of the knife, it's the same resistance from um, any angle. I mean, the resistance from here is same as the resistance from here, so it gives you a very very constant feeling, and so you know where the knife goes, the blade goes. You don't have to be afraid that it will close on you or open accidentally. The detent, sometimes I like a hard detent knife, sometimes I don't, because a very hard detent frame lock will sometimes prevent you from opening, especially if you press on the lock bar. Mr. Mayo's detent is very nice. It has more than enough detent that will not make you shake out the knife, but it makes it really really easy to open the knife also. So that's something a lot of maker didn't put a lot of attention to. Um, what else on this one? Okay, the blade is 4.5 inches long, and that's Mr. Mayo's newer logo. He has some other logos. It's a Bowie style. It's made of 6K Stellite, 6K alloy. This type of alloy is a very very corrosion resistant. It is almost impossible for it to rust. It might change color if you put it in like salt water for a month, okay, which usually people don't do that. So it's a very very good camping knife because it will not rust, so you can just skin the animals or cut your food or just stick it into the water and just clean it off and just wipe it off, and it's ready to go. And the Stellite 6K, it's also a very stable alloy. It doesn't change its properties with high heat or a very low temperature, which is good because most of the steels that makes most of stainless steel, it will affect the property when put to a very high heat or a low heat. It becomes very brittle. This will not, and that's a property that's born in. It's not some coating that on the surface. And it has a grade abrasion properties, which means that it has a very very good high wear resistant. So you can keep cutting, and it will not eat up a lot of the alloy, which is its difference than the titanium blade. Titanium blade will actually dull really quickly, and the 6K blade will actually have a very good wear resistant. And the Rockwell hardness of this one is about 47. Well, actually it's not about 47, it's 47. It's a low hardness, but that gives the knife a very high toughness, so it will not chip. Okay, so well, that's what you want in a camping knife, especially when Mr. Mayo says that, especially when it's a thicker 6K steel. Okay, and this one is a very thick one. Okay, so this is a perfect camping knife from Mr. Mayo. It's also a very good self-defensive tool. It has a really long reach, and you get all these cutting length. That's more than 4.5 inches of a cutting length, because I calculated from the point to the handle a 4.5 inches long blade. So that's a very good Skinner food prep knife and fighting knife, and on top of that, it's not very heavy. It's probably about 6 ounces of weight, and so this is a very very good knife to take out with you in a camping trip. or actually anytime. You should be able to use it as long as the length doesn't bother you, which it doesn't bother me, so I really love this knife. um, what else? Okay, I do have some other knives from Mr. Mayo that I'll show you later on, and just let me know if you have any questions. I'll glad to answer them for you. Okay, and thank you for watching.